The Celestial Harmony restaurant floated in perfect synchronization with Station Nexus 7, its transparent dome offering a breathtaking view of the Andromeda Gateway. Ambassador Xylith of the Crithari Empire adjusted her crystalline collar for the third time, her four eyes scanning the entrance with growing irritation. 43 standard minutes late. Unacceptable. The human diplomat had requested this meeting, insisted upon it. Actually, claiming it was a matter of cultural exchange and mutual understanding. Xylith had agreed reluctantly. Humans were newcomers to the Galactic Council, barely 2 decades since first contact, yet they had disrupted centuries of established protocol with their chaotic, unpredictable nature. She reached for her communicator to cancel the entire affair when the restaurant doors slid open. But instead of a dignified human diplomat, 2 small figures burst through, identical human children, no more than 8 standard years old with matching dark hair and bright, mischievous eyes. Ambassador Xylith? The girl asked, slightly out of breath. Xylith's antennae twitched in confusion. I am she. Where is... Dad, sorry for being late. The boy interrupted, climbing onto the chair across from her with surprising confidence. I'm Alex, and this is my sister Rose. Rose slid into the seat beside her brother, placing a datapad on the table. There was an incident at the medical bay. Dad had to handle it personally. An incident? Xylith's voice carried the harmonic undertones of deep skepticism. Children, where is Ambassador Chen? This meeting was scheduled weeks ago. Oh, Dad's not coming, Rose said cheerfully, tapping the datapad. He sent us instead. Xylith's scales rippled with indignation, a Crithari expression of profound offense. This is outrageous. To send children to a diplomatic function? Is this some human insult? Alex shook his head seriously. Not an insult, Ambassador. It's actually a compliment. Dad says you're smart enough to understand what others can't. Before Xylith could respond, Rose activated the datapad. A holographic display materialized above the table, showing what appeared to be biological scans and medical reports. 3 hours ago, Rose began, her childish voice taking on an unexpected gravity. A Crithari merchant vessel docked at Station Nexus 7. The crew reported flu-like symptoms. Standard quarantine protocols were initiated. Alex continued seamlessly. Dad noticed something the automated systems missed. The symptom pattern didn't match any known Crithari pathogen, so he cross-referenced it with human medical databases. Xylith leaned forward despite herself. What did he find? Rose's fingers danced across the pad, pulling up molecular structures. It's a prion disease similar to what humans once called Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. Extremely rare in Crithari physiology. Almost never diagnosed because your medical science doesn't think to look for it. Prions. Xylith's translator struggled with the human medical term. Misfolded proteins, Alex explained. They cause other proteins to misfold too, creating a cascade effect. Fatal if untreated. But here's the thing. Humans figured out how to treat prion diseases about 40 years ago. Xylith's 4 eyes widened. The merchant crew is being treated right now, Rose said softly. Dad couldn't come because he's personally overseeing their care. He sent us because... She glanced at her brother. Because this isn't just about one ship. Alex finished. Dad analyzed trade routes, genetic markers, and medical records from the past decade. This disease has been spreading through Crithari space slowly, misdiagnosed as natural aging or other conditions. Thousands might be affected. The hologram shifted, showing a complex web of data, infection vectors, genetic predispositions, treatment protocols. Xylith felt her breathing apparatus constrict. This was information that could save countless Crithari lives. Why? She whispered. Why would Ambassador Chen dedicate human resources to this? Why send you to tell me? Rose and Alex exchanged a look that seemed far too knowing for children their age. Because that's what humans do, Rose said simply. We see a problem and we can't not fix it. Even if it's not our problem, Alex nodded. Dad says the galaxy thinks humans are reckless and chaotic, and maybe we are. But that chaos? It means we look at things differently. We connect dots others miss. And he sent you... Xylith's antennae quivered with dawning understanding. To show you that humans trust even their youngest with important things, Rose said. Dad taught us everything in those medical files. We understand it all, because human children are raised to think, to question, to solve problems. Every human is raised this way, Xylith asked. Alex grinned. Pretty much. It's kind of our whole thing. Xylith sat back, her four eyes studying the twins with new appreciation. The galaxy had viewed humanity's tendency to involve everyone, regardless of age or traditional status, as anarchic and disorganized. But perhaps that was precisely their strength. Your father is a remarkable individual, she said finally. Rose's smile was radiant. Dad says every human is remarkable. We just need the chance to prove it. He also says, Alex added, pulling out a small device, that you shouldn't let good reservations go to waste. He pressed a button and a server immediately approached. Dad pre-ordered for you. Crithari delicacy, prepared exactly according to your cultural specifications. He figured you'd be hungry. As the server placed an exquisite arrangement before her, perfectly prepared to Crithari standards, Xylith felt something shift in her understanding. The human had anticipated her needs, solved a crisis affecting her people, and demonstrated through his children the very essence of human philosophy. Everyone matters. Everyone contributes and problems exist to be solved. Tell your father, Xylith said, her voice carrying harmonics of deep respect, that his apology is accepted, and that the Crithari Empire would be honored to learn more about humanity's approach to medicine, education, and diplomacy. Rose and Alex beamed. He said you'd say that, they chorused. As the twins proceeded to explain the treatment protocols with remarkable clarity, Xylith realized she wasn't dining with children at all. She was dining with the future, a future where humanity's peculiar brand of chaos might be exactly what the ordered, ancient galaxy needed. And that, she thought, as Alex animatedly described protein folding while Rose added clinical observations, was both terrifying and strangely hopeful. The blind date hadn't been empty at all. It had been perfectly, typically, impossibly human.